Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Sir Sed and I will be your math teacher for today's video. Okay? So, for today's video, we're going to discuss about operation of rational expression. Now, pag sinabi nating operation, students, it involves addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay? And then, pag sinabi nating rational expression, it's kind of like fraction. Okay? That means, kung ano yung rules natin sa fraction, ganun din yung rules natin sa rational expression. Let's say, for example, adding and subtracting. Okay? Same yung rules. Okay? When we add and subtract. First, let's give you an example of fraction. Let's say we have 1/2 plus 3/2. Now, this is a fraction, and if you can still remember, now once mag-add tayo ng fractions and we have common denominator, all we have to do is copy the common denominator. And then, we add or subtract the numerator. In this case, since plus tayo, that means we have to add the numerator. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Okay? After this, if you've reached this part of the solution, reduce it to lowest term if possible. If it is not possible, then that means that is the final answer. In this case, pwede pa. 4 divided by 2 or 4 over 2 is equal to 2. Okay? Again, yung rules sa addition and subtraction is the same. Now, let's have an example for rational expression. Let's say we have 7 over x plus 5 over x. Okay? Now, kung manonotice niyo students, same pattern. Yung denominator are common or the same. That means if the same yung denominator, all we have to do is copy the denominator. We have to add or subtract the numerator since plus 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. Can it be reduced to lowest term? No. That means this is our final answer. Okay? Let me give you another example. Another example is we have 8 over x minus 2 over x. Same rules, students. Again, sabi ko kanina, same rules yung plus tsaka minus. If they have common denominator, all we have to do is copy the common denominator, then subtract the numerator. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Okay? So, this will be our final answer. Now, let's have another example. Another example is we have 4x squared over x plus 2, okay, plus, let's have 8x over x plus 2. Now, as what you can see, it gets complicated na. However, same rules. Same yung denominator. That means all we have to do is copy the common denominator. And then, add the numerator. For x squared plus 8x, they are not similar terms kasi may squared yung x dito, dito wala. So, all we have to do is copy rin 4x squared plus 8x. Okay? Now, sir, is this the final answer? No, not yet. Now, sabi ko kanina, right? Sabi ko kanina, sa fraction, reduce it to lowest term if necessary. When we deal with rational expression, simplify the rational expression if necessary. Okay? In this case, tingnan natin kung pwede pa siya ma-simplify. As what you have noticed, dito sa numerator, we have a common factor. 4x squared plus 8x. Ano yung common factor ng 8 or yung ng 4 tsaka 8? That would be 4. Okay? And then about x squared tsaka x, that would be x. Okay? All we have to do is bring 4x outside of the parentheses. This is common monomial factoring. Okay? Now, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, no need to copy. X squared divided by x is simply x. Okay? 8 divided by 4 is positive 2. Right? Then, x divided by x cancel out. So, matitira is x plus 2. Now, we can double check this one. We can we can distribute 4x inside the parentheses. 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times 2 is 8x. That means correct yung pag-factor natin. Okay? That is all over. Copy x plus 2. Now, in this case, we can fully simplify the rational expression by canceling the common factors. Okay? So we have here x plus 2. Cancel yung x plus 2. That means our final answer is equal to 4x. That is the answer for 4x squared over x plus 2 plus 8 over x plus 2. Okay? Now let me erase this one. Let's have another example. Another example, students, is we have 3x over x minus 1, right? Minus 3 over x minus 1. Now, we are now on subtraction. But then again, it's still the same. Same yung rules na ginagamit natin. Do they have common denominator? Yes, they have. That is x minus 1, x minus 1. That means all we have to do is copy x minus 1. Anong gagawin sa numerator? Subtract. So that would be 3x minus 3. Okay? Again, sir, is this the final answer? No, not yet. Because we must look at or we must make sure na baka pwede pa mas-simplify. In this case, pwede pa. Okay? And that would be, tingnan natin yung numerator. There is a common factor between two terms. Yung 3x tsaka 3. May common factor sila. And that is 3. So, gagawin natin sa 3 is papalabas natin sa parentheses. Again, common monomial factoring. Then, 3 divide 3 is 1. Matitira is x. Okay? Minus 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, bring 1. We can double check this by distributing 3 inside the parentheses. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Therefore, correct yung pag-factor natin. That will be over x minus 1. Okay? Now, my question is, meron ba maka-cancel out or wala? Meron. And that will be x minus 1 and x minus 1. So, matitira is equal to 3. That means our final answer is equal to 3. Okay? Next, let's proceed with another topic. Now, another topic, students, is still adding rational expressions. However, this time, let's have the similar denominator or hindi na parehas yung denominator nila. Now, if matatandaan nyo sa fraction, for example, we have 1/2 plus 2/3. Ano bang step na hinahanap natin? Or ano yung first step na ginagawa natin dito? We have to find for the LCD. Okay? And if fraction yung pinag-uusapan natin, madali lang. Na ang LCD ng 2 tsaka 3 is 6. Right? Easy as that. However, what if there is a rational expression or variables? How to find for the LCD? Let's discuss this one. Let's say, for example, we have rational expression 3 over 2x minus 2. Okay? And 2x over x plus 1. Now, what if you are asked to find for the LCD of these two rational expression? Again, LCD, that means the denominator. So, yung denominator ng first term is 2x minus 2. Okay? Yung isa is x plus 1. Okay? Now, students, all we have to do is, if merong ma-factor out dito, factor out. So, first, sa dito tayo sa taas, yung 2x minus 1 is pwede ma-factor out. Okay? So, that would be, palabas yung 2, okay? Then, parentheses, 2 divide 2 is 1, matitira is x. Then, minus, 2 divide 2 is 1, right? Then, again, as what I've said kanina, we can double check this one by distributing. Distribute nyo yan, still the same yung answer. And then, of course, copy natin x plus 1. Now, if this is the case, students, kung may parehas, just in case, in this case kasi walang parehas, okay? Pero if ever na mayroon tayong x minus 1 dito, dapat yung x minus 1 should be aligned, okay? It should be aligned sa x minus 1 din sa taas. However, in this case, wala. So, let's leave it like that. And then, if you've reached this part of the solution, all we have to do is bring down. So, bring down 2 times x minus 1 times x plus 1. That means our LCD is this one. This is our LCD. Okay? That's how we get the LCD for rational expression. Now, let's apply this in our problems or in our addition and subtraction. Now, let's say, for example, we have 2x minus 5 over x squared minus 2x. Okay? And then, no, sorry. Yeah, correct. X squared minus 2x plus 3 over x minus 2. X minus 2. Okay? Now, students, in this case, they are not the same. Yung denominator natin is hindi the same. Okay? So, we have to find for the LCD. Yung LCD ng x squared minus 2x tsaka x minus 2. Now, isa-isahin natin. First, focus tayo sa x squared minus 2x. Again, common monomial factoring. Ano yung common sa dalawa? That would be x. May x dito, may x din dito. Palabas natin yan. Matitira sa loob is isang x kasi pinalabas na natin yung isang x. Okay? Minus 2. Diba? Double check. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Correct. Then, x minus 2, in this case, since may x minus 2 tayo dito sa taas, therefore, yung x minus 2 dito should be aligned on the x minus 2 sa itaas. So, it should be x minus 2. Okay? And again, sabi ko kanina, bring down. Wala tayong i-add, wala tayong i-minus. Bring down. So, bring down x. Itong x na to, bring down natin siya. And then, bring down natin yung times x minus 2. That means our LCD is x times x minus 2. Take note of that one. Okay? Now, I will erase this one. Balik tayo sa itaas. Now, sabi ko kanina, this would be equal to, yung LCD natin is x times x minus 2. Or, x times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. That means our LCD is x times x minus 2. This is x times x minus 2. Okay? Students, same lang yung x squared minus 2x tsaka x times x minus 2 ha? Kasi once didistribute natin, same yung answer. Okay? Now, in this case, since again, same sila, all we have to do is just copy yung numerator ng first term. So, that would be 2x minus 5. Okay? However, dito sa kabila, yung original denominator niya is x minus 2. Okay? Kung makikita nyo, yung x minus 2 tayo dito sa LCD natin. Now, ano yung minultiply natin sa x minus 2 para yung maging x times x minus 2 siya? That is x. Right? Kung minultiply natin siya sa denominator, we have to multiply yung x sa numerator. So, therefore, that will be 3x. Okay? Now, do we have a common denominator? Yes, we do. Since we have now a common denominator, we can now combine these terms. So, that would be x times x minus 2. Then, sa itaas, that would be 2x minus 5 plus 3x. Okay? And then, combine similar terms. By combining similar terms, that would be 2x plus 3x. That would be 5x minus 5 all over x times x minus 2. Now, this can be your final answer or pwede nyo rin i-distribute yung x sa loob ng parentheses. Pwede rin yun. Pero if you've reached this part of the solution, this could be your final answer na. Okay? That is for addition. Let's have another example. Subtraction naman tayo. Subtraction, rational expression with the similar denominator. I'll erase this one. Let's say, for example, we have 2x minus 4 over x squared minus 1. X squared minus 1. Minus, let's have 3 over x plus 1. X plus 1. Okay? Now, again, students, they don't have common denominator, so we have to find for the LCD. So, to find for the LCD, x squared minus 1, okay? Sa baba, x plus 1, okay? yung factor ng x squared minus 1 is x plus 1 times x minus 1. Right? That is factoring the difference of two squares. Now, yung x plus 1, sabi ko kanina, should be aligned dun sa kapareha niya sa itaas. Since may x plus 1 tayo dito, i-align lang natin yung x plus 1 dyan. X plus 1. Okay? Then, bring down. That would be x plus 1 times x minus 1. Therefore, our LCD is this one. LCD. LCD natin is x plus 1 times x minus 1 or x squared minus 1. Okay? I'll erase this one, Okay, take note that our LCD would be x plus 1 times x minus 1. Of course, we are on minus or subtraction. And then, this will be x plus 1 times x minus 1. Right? Now, since same or kinapi lang natin yung denominator sa first term, okay? So, copy rin yung numerator. So, that would be 2x minus 4. Kasi nga, pag finoil natin yung x plus 1 times x minus 1, still that is x squared minus 1. However, sa second term, this is x plus 1. So, ano yung minultiply natin sa x plus 1 dito? That would be x minus 1. Multiply mo rin syempre sa numerator. So, that would be 3 times x minus 1. Okay? So, erase na natin to. Now, in this case, that would be equal to 2x minus 4 minus, now, in this case, okay, so distribute natin yung 3 times x, that would be, again, students, we have to put, this is one thing sa subtraction. If we are subtracting, then binomials, yung kasunod, we have to put parentheses, okay? 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Okay? So that one. That is all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? Then in this case, distribute na natin yung sign. Dito tayo. Copy lang muna yung 2x minus 4. Distribute natin yung negative sa loob ng parentheses. So from negative times positive 3x, that would be negative 3x. Okay? Negative times negative 3, that would be positive 3. That is all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? That is the step by step. Pero if mabilis yung mga mata nyo, pwede nyo na i-direct yan. Okay? So, I will erase yung sa itaas. Let's continue. Okay? Dito na tayo. Na part. All we have to do is combine similar terms. 2x tsaka 3x. 2x minus 3x is negative x. Right? Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. That is all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? Now, in this case, is this the final answer? No, not yet. Why? Kasi, as what you can see, dito sa itaas, pwede pa natin factor out yung signs natin. Okay? Pwede natin i-factor out yung negative 1. Kasi yung x dito, automatic may negative 1 coefficient. Tapos may 1 tayo dyan. So, labas lang natin negative 1. Matitira sa loob is positive x. Okay? Kasi nilabas natin yung negative, matitira is positive. Then, plus 1. Okay? That's all over x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay. In this case, teka lang sir, masyadong mabilis ata. Paano naging x plus 1 sa loob? Okay, again, inilabas ko lang yung negative. So, pag nilabas ko yung negative, mag-change lahat ng sign sa loob ng parentheses. We can double check it actually. Try natin distribute yung negative 1 sa loob ng parentheses. Negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. That means, correct yung pag-factor out natin. Okay? In this case, may maka-cancel ba? Yes, meron. That would be x plus 1, tsaka x plus 1. Right? So, erase na natin to. So, if na-cancel yung x plus 1, yung matitira would be equal to negative 1 over x minus 1. This will be our final answer. Okay? That is in addition and subtraction. What if we proceed to multiplication? Let's try multiplication. Multiplication and division. However, now students, sa multiplication, it's kind of like an easy one, okay? If you can still remember, sa multiplication, sa fraction natin, 1/2 times 2/3, for example, or let's say 5/3. Now, yung rules lang naman natin dito is multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So that would be 5 over 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Ganun lang, kasimple. Ganun din naman yun sa rational expression. Okay? Let's say, for example, we have 6x plus 9. 6x plus 9 over, okay, 3x plus 6 multiplied by 4x plus 8. Okay, 4x plus 8 over 4x plus 6. 4x plus 6. Okay. Now, students, sabi ko kanina sa inyo, same lang. Multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Pero, if gusto nyo mapadali yung buhay nyo, right? First step here is we can actually proceed to cancellation. Okay? First, we can factor out, and then we can cancel na at the very beginning para mas maging madali yung pag-solve natin. So, as what you can see, yung 6 tsaka 9, meron silang common terms or meron silang common factor. 6 tsaka 9, the common factor would be 3. Gawin natin kanina, palabas natin yung 3, matitira sa loob is 6 divide 3, 2x, right? 9 divide 3 is plus 3. Yan yung sa numerator sa taas. That would be over. Yung sa ibaba naman, 3 tsaka 6, yung common is still 3. Yung matitira sa loob is x plus 6 divide 3 is 2. Okay? Again, students, we can double check this one by distributing yung nasa labas papunta sa loob. Still the same yung answer. That would be multiplied by 4 tsaka 8, yung common is 2 times x plus 8 divide, the common is not 2, but it's 4. Right? So, 4 divide 4 is 1, matitira is x. 8 divide 4 is positive 2. Okay? That would be over, sa 4x tsaka 6 naman, yung common is 2. Okay? Palabas natin yung 2, matitira sa loob is 4 divide 2 is 2. Then, copy yung x. 6 divide 2 is positive 3. Now, there you have it. Those are the factored form ng ating expressions. In this case, we can proceed to cancellation. Question, may makakancel ba? Yes, meron. That would be, kung makikita nyo, meron tayong 3 dito sa taas, meron tayong 3 dito sa baba. So, cancel, cancel. Okay? And then, 2x plus 3, dito sa kabila, 2x plus 3. Cancel, cancel. Okay? Then, another x plus 2, dito sa baba, x plus 2, cancel, cancel. Ano yung matitira? That would be 4 over 2. Kasi sila na ng dalawa yung natitira. And 4 over 2 is equal to 2. And 2 is our final answer. Okay? Let's have another example. Another example is, let's say we have x squared plus, okay, 7x plus 10. It's all over, okay, x squared minus 4 times, again, we are multiplying 2x minus 4 all over 2x plus 10. So, 2x plus 10. Okay? So, students, sabi ko kanina, first step is kung may ma-factor, kung may merong expression dito na pwedeng ma-factor, factor mo na. Okay? Now, we are dealing with general trinomial dito sa itaas. So, hanap tayo na factor ng 10 na pag inad natin is 7. Again, pag minultiply natin is 10, pag inad natin is 7. That would be 5 and 2. So, therefore, yung factor nito is, okay, yung x squared, that was automatically x times x. Okay? yung 5, tsaka 2, 5, positive 5 times positive 2 is positive 10. Positive 5 plus positive 2 is positive 7. Therefore, that is positive 5 tsaka positive 2. That would be over, yung x squared minus 4 naman, students, is factoring the difference of two squares. So that would be, get the square root of each term. Since factoring of the difference, that is automatic plus minus. Okay, that is the rule na kasi agad. Na ano yung square root ng x squared? That would be x times x. Ano yung square root ng 4? That would be 2. That is the factor nung nasa denominator. Kabila tayo. In this case, common mo na MEL factoring. Ano yung common between 2x tsaka 4? That is 2. Then matitira sa loob is x plus, or sorry, that is not plus. That should be minus 2. Okay? And then that is over 2 tsaka 10, still 2. Matitira sa loob is x plus 5. Right? We can double check it by distributing, still this will be the answer. Now, in this case, may maka-cancel out or wala? Meron. That would be x plus 5, x plus 5. Right? X plus 2, x plus 2. X minus 2, x minus 2. 2 divide 2 na lang yung natitira. So, 2 divided by 2, that would is equal to 1. So, therefore, our final answer is equal to 1. Okay? So, that is how you multiply rational expressions. Again, factor out muna, then cancel, then numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. Diba? Let's proceed with our division. Okay? Now, review natin yung rules natin sa division, students, sa fraction. If you can still remember, sa fraction, pag nag-divide tayo, for example, 1/2, divided by 2/3, okay? Yung first rule natin dito is we have to look for the divisor. Yung divisor is yung term after nung division sign. Ito yung division sign. After nyan, that is the divisor. We have to get the reciprocal. Pag sinabing reciprocal, baliktarin lang natin yung numerator tsaka denominator. So that would be 1/2. Then, baliktarin natin yung numerator tsaka denominator, that is 3/2. Okay? Pag kinuha na natin yung reciprocal ng divisor, yung divide dito magiging multiplication. That is the rule in division of fraction. Okay? And then proceed to multiplication. Numerator to numerator, that is 3. Denominator to denominator, that is 4. Multiplication. So the answer is 3/4. Okay? Same process or same steps or same rules sa rational expression. Let's say, for example, we have 16x, okay? 16x over 21 divided by, okay? Divided by 18x to the 4th over, let's say that would be 35. Okay, students, sabi ko kanina, first we have to locate the divisor, yung term after nung division sign. So this case, that would be this one. Okay? So copy yung unahan, that is 16x over 21. Then, yung multiplication, yung division mapupunta sa multiplication. Get the reciprocal, convert lang yan, or baliktarin lang natin, that will be 35 over 18x to the 4th. What? That's what you can see here. Again, pwede natin ma-multiply numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator na direct. Pero magiging malaki yung number and mahihirapan tayo. So as much as possible, if pwede natin ma-reduce to lowest term or simplify na natin dito pa lang. Okay? Now 16, manonotice nyo, 16 tsaka 18, ano yung meron silang greatest common factor or GCF. Ano yung GCF ng 16 tsaka 18? That would be 2, right? So, 2 divided by 2, yung 16, or sige, papakita ko na lang. Yung 16 natin, that would be 2 times 8 times x. Tama? All over Yung denominator natin, tingnan natin yung kabila, that is 35. So, dito 21. Yung pattern dyan is 7. Yung GCF is 7. Okay? So, yung 21, pwede natin gawing 7 times 3. Right? Same na yan. You just have to be careful on your factors. 2 times 8 is 16, then x. 7 times 3 is 21. That's multiplied by, sa kabila naman, yung 35 is 7 times 5. Tama? Then sa ibaba, that would be 2 times 9, right? Kasi 2 times 9 is 18, times x cube. X times x cube is x to the 4th. Law of exponent lang, students. Okay? Then we can cancel out yung mga common. Cancel yung 7, cancel yung 7. Cancel yung 2, cancel yung 2. And then yung x, tsaka x dito sa ibaba, pwede rin makancel. Cancel. Okay? Yung matitira would be, sa itaas, 8 times 5. Okay? Numerator to numerator, 8 times 5 is equal to 40. All over 3 times 9 is 27. We still have x squared, so that is 27x. Sorry, that is x cubed, not x squared, x cubed. And this will be our final answer. Okay? Now let's go to our last example. So last example natin, students, let's have this one. Let's say, for example, we have 6x minus 8 all over 5x plus 5. 5x plus 5 divided by, okay, 18x minus 24. 18x minus 24 over, okay, 5x plus 15. So 5x plus 15. Okay. In this case, again, same. First step is we have to get the reciprocal of the divisor. So this will be 6x minus 8 all over 5x plus 5. Multiplied by, baliktarin na natin, that is 5x plus 15 over yung 18x tsaka, or 18x minus 24. Okay? If you've reached this part of the solution na, students, next step is we have to factor out. Now, sa pag-factor out, that would be, okay, factor na natin, ano yung common between 6 tsaka 8? That is 2, right? Palabas na natin yung 2, yung matitira sa loob is 6 divide 2 is 3, then copy yung x, minus 8 divide 2 is 4. Tama? That's all over, yung 5 tsaka 5, yung common is of course 5. Put a parenthesis, yung matitira is x, okay? Kasi 5 divided by 5 is 1, tira is x. Plus, 5 divided by 5 is 1. Multiplied by, yung 5 tsaka 15, yung common is also 5. Then 5 divided 5 is 1, matitira is x. 15 divided 5 is 3, so plus 3. Okay? Again, double check, distribute, same answer lang yan. Then sa ibaba naman, since we have here 2, okay? Or pwede rin naman na 6. Yeah. Yung common ng 6, 18, tsaka 24 is 6. Palabas natin yung 6. Yung matitira sa loob is 2x. Or no, si 18 divide 6 is 3x. Minus 24 divide 6 is 4. Okay? In this case, may maka-cancel out or wala? Meron. That would be 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4. Yung 5, pwede rin ma-cancel out. Cancel out. Okay? Yung 2 tsaka 6 pwede rin. Reduce to lowest term. Yung 2 maka-cancel out. Yung 6 magiging 3. Okay? Common, basic fractions lang yan. Or basic reducing to lowest term. Now, ano yung matitira sa taas? Yung matitira sa taas is just x plus 3. So, copy natin x plus 3. Okay? That will be over kung ano yung natira sa baba. That is 3 times x plus 1. So that would be 3 times x plus 1. This will be our final answer. Yeah, that is our final answer. Okay? So, that's it na muna for the operation of rational expression. Again, students, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, tsaka comment na rin kung anong topics yung gusto nyong i-discuss ko sa inyo sa susunod. Thank you for listening. Bye!